Greetings, Gotham. Joker here. Please enjoy Nightwing's full walkthrough of Batman Arkham Origins. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Got it? Great. Well, enjoy the show. Oh, and remember, dying is easy. Comedy is hard.
Hey gamers, if you heard the Joker, that means we are finally back to Batman Arkham Origins, and we're finally ready to undertake the Black Mask mission. It's been a long time coming. As some of you know, it bricked both our PS3 and our Wii U, well, our other Wii U, so let's hope that the older Wii U will be able to do this side mission so we can complete the game. I actually had to go back and play a different part of the game in order to do this side mission, so
It took a long time.
it took a very long time.
But
And-
perhaps he is the real villain of this game after all.
Yes, he villainly destroyed our chance to complete the game 100%. No calls about a disturbance. And yes, we're playing on the Wii U because, like I said, the PS3 didn't let us finish it, and neither did the other Wii U. So this is my Wii U, the Office Wii U. Complete a Predator map without using detective vision? Sweet! I just did that randomly. Awesome! So yeah,
Amazing.
I would have gotten this to this sooner, but I was playing Need for Speed Rivals last night, so...
I was probably pretty, actually, it kind of worked out because I learned some new things about Black Mask that I didn't know before. So.
Yes, I for one learned something about the new 52 Black Mask that I never knew. That
he's
he has...
slightly metahuman.
He kind of has metahuman powers.
He
It's
can
like,
manipulate
what?
things with, I think, matter or something. And
That's so
stuff
weird.
like that.
He didn't used to have that. He just used to be a guy in a
Yeah.
wearing
He
the
used to-
coffin mask of his...
Yeah, just a guy who's kind of crazy. And
Oh my gosh. Oh my
mean.
gosh. I think we could do it. I think we can finally do it. The door is locked. We can do it. Oh, happy days. I'm so happy. I'm going to beat up all these thugs to celebrate. Hi, guys. You would not believe how long I've waited in bated breath to finish this. But I'm seriously, Warner Brother Games Montreal, you shouldn't have released this game with so many bugs. I mean, every system has some type of problem. It's like, my goodness. What's the deal, yo?
yeah, I couldn't remember if the other games had as many bugs as this or not.
No, Arkham City never had
I don't
this type
remember
of
people
problem.
getting stuck in the wall as much.
People getting stuck in the wall. Yeah,
That's
that
a
would
lot.
be... It'd be okay if it was just that, but there's so much more to it.
Yeah, I don't know if people have seen a lot of people stuck in the wall in the playthrough, but I know that I've seen people stuck in the wall a lot when you're playing it.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of footage with people like going through the walls and just like having their game totally get ruined to the point where they can't do anything anymore.
So yay, this is the beginning of the Black Mask mission.
Yes,
and
this is the first
that's-
place behind the Solomon Wayne Courthouse. And if you remember from our other attempts, whenever we came here, this gate was open and there was nothing in here yet. It had the location for the Black Mask place. So this is all new.
Yeah, that's Black Mask's company,
Janice.
Janus Cosmetics. So he is a crime lord, but he's also a business guy, even though he's not very good at
No, he's not. He's
business
not very
part.
good at the whole business part. He's a little crazy. 5 drug stashes remain.
So yeah, we have to destroy those. So yeah, I don't actually have anything on. I know there's a Black Mask too after Roman dies eventually.
Yeah, that he dies
but we're-
and he gets killed by Catwoman actually.
Yeah.
Point blank to the face with I believe a magnum or something, but he's replaced by Jeremiah Arkham.
Okay, good. I'm glad you remembered his name. But
Who can
yeah.
forget Jeremiah Arkham?
Okay.
That's kind of a big deal.
I thought it was a name that, okay, I knew it was important, but I forgot it. Even so. But pretty much Black Mask, the first Black Mask was Roman Sionis. And he appeared in Batman issue number 386. That was his first issue. It was in 1985. He appeared, so in the 80s. And he was created by Doug Moench and Tom Mandrake.
I like punching people.
And what I know about Black Mask's origin is pretty much he had a pretty messed up childhood, and I really can't imagine him being very normal after kind of what he went through. But,
yeah, he had kind of a bum life.
Well, I mean, I'm sure actually a lot of people's parents are kind of weird.
Yeah, but his
sometimes.
parents were really weird.
Yeah, his parents went to the nth degree.
Isn't it umph degree? Emph.
Oh, it's like the nth degree, I think. I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
But are you questioning? No.
I am questioning you.
Swear to me.
Swear to me.
Batman. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, like we were saying, his parents were really wealthy, so you'd think like he'd have a great life, but no, they were really self-absorbed. They only cared about themselves. They actually, even when he was first born, his doctor dropped him on his head and they didn't even care. Like, they were actually more concerned about covering it up and making sure no one found out about it, so no one would think bad of their son or their doctor, I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, these are people that only care about status and what everyone thinks about them.
The elitist scum of society.
Yeah.
The most ruthless villains.
They're probably people that Batman would hate even more than criminals because they're like, they have everything, yet they're still kind of scum.
Yeah. Dissatisfied with everything.
Yeah, and then, yeah, there was another incident in his childhood where he was staying at his family's estate and he was out in the lawn and this rabid raccoon attacked him, and again, they, like, didn't even care about him at all. They just made sure to, like, make sure that he would never tell anyone because they didn't want... I'm pretty sure they didn't want him to know that they were... They didn't want anyone to know that they were neglectful parents. So pretty much they were very neglectful.
The upper class people, they never want people to know that they're deep down bad parents because then that'll ruin their status quo.
Exactly.
So yeah, they were... It's
all about, you know, everything that they do in their life is to impress somebody. Nothing that they do is just
I do remember about Sionis, like, some things, like, he was actually, I wouldn't say friends with Bruce Wayne, but he was forced to hang out with him when he was little.
Yeah,
because the parents knew the Waynes.
They did, but they actually, it was very strange because that's part of the reason I think that kind of affected Sionis with the whole mask obsession. Because they actually hung out with the Waynes all the time in public and acted like they were their best friends, but then when they went home, they would, like, badmouth them in front of Sionis.
Whoa, did you just see that? We almost...
Yeah, I just saw something.
The game almost, like, totally, like...
Yeah. So, I mean, you get pretty messed up when your parents act one way in public, and then when you come home, you're forced, like, when you're in public, you're forced to be like, oh yeah, hey, you know, and then act really nice to them, and when you're home, then they pretty much make you, like, badmouth them at home. Mm-hmm. So it's just kind of weird, like, so Sionis early on, he learned to hate and resent his parents because of the masks they wore in public. And, yeah, I mean, he was kind of right, though. I mean, I'm glad he could see that his parents were wrong.
Yeah, hang on one sec. Thug speech.
We gotta find a new gig.
They're talking about Roman Sionis.
Worst case, somebody else takes control. They'll still need muscle, and we'll still get paid.
Sorry.
Okay, did you just see how he shifted over? He, like, shimmied across? Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
Yeah, sorry, guys. I don't know why I didn't hear that.
Her headphones don't work. I need to get her new headphones for Christmas.
Yeah, that's what we'll have to have that for Christmas.
We've made the next drug stash. This is incredible.
I'm so excited because I'm getting my cat something for Christmas.
We're finally gonna get to finish
a climber, so.
Yes, and you were a Catwoman for Christmas.
I know, so there you go.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, pretty much he, you know, went to high school and all this stuff, and, you know,
You mean he wasn't
stuff.
homeschooled?
No, of course not. You think his parents were never around? They're not gonna homeschool him.
True. True.
So he actually ended up with a high-ranking position in his father's company, and then he met and fell in love with a secretary in the company. And, you know, she was just a normal girl. Obviously, she wasn't the status that his parents expected for him to fall in love with.
Cinderella story.
Her name was like Circe or something. Circe.
Are you sure it's not supposed to be like after, like a Greek girl or something?
Circe or something? I don't know.
Circes or something? Yeah.
It could be. I don't know. So pretty much, they pretty much told him he needed to break it off because she wasn't good enough for him because she didn't have money.
I remember that comic, and he was like, you know,
he
no way.
was enraged because pretty much they had pretty much messed up his life until then. You know, they had never been nice to him, and I think for me, like, it would have been the last straw. Like, it would have been like, okay, he did everything they said, and now they're telling him he can't marry the person he wants to. So it'd be like, okay,
all right, that's the last straw.
It's on.
You're done
But then
now.
his actions kind of, I mean, I would have, if he was a normal person, he would have just run off with her and, you know, into the sunset, and
But
they would have lived a happy life.
What does he do?
But no, he burned
his
down the
parents' home
mansion,
with
and
them in it.
they were in it. I don't know if he meant for them to be in it. I don't know, but they were there in it, so
Does
they were killed.
Anybody purposely burn down somebody's house hoping that they're inside?
Well, no, I don't know if he knew that they were in it or not. He might have just been mad at them and wanted to. I don't know. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt here, okay?
But he
anyway,
like tortures people.
He did later. He had a hard childhood.
Did you see the freaky posters he had in his office?
When
he
you
like
have
tortures people.
You're supposed to learn love when you're a child. If you don't learn it, then you'll never learn it.
Then
like,
you become
later
a
in
crazy
life.
psycho person.
No, you just need an extra dose of hugs later on. If people don't give it to you, then you get messed up. He needs to be hugged more, okay?
He needs to borrow.
Batman needs to hug him a few times after he punches him, okay?
Batman does not do hugs.
Okay.
He could have
seriously, he does need
little Osito. What was Bane's little bear again?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bane should let him borrow his teddy bear.
But yeah, if you don't get love when you're a child, it's just never right.
Uh-oh. Oh,
okay.
what's happening
Something
here?
mess up?
No, it's the electrocutioner. I've actually found, and I'm going to tell people right now, if you are doing the Black Mask mission to prevent your system from being messed up, like if you were never able to get the thing in free play, right now I'm doing this right before the Royal Hotel, so that's what this is all about. Yeah, so just keep that in mind.
Yeah, so after his parents were burned...
The Joker's meeting must be a new copy.
Burninating.
They were burninated. He actually inherited the family business, so I'm guessing he was never able to be pinned to him or something. I don't know. So, but he lacked his father's business savvy. He wasn't very good with the business. I wonder, maybe it was because his dad didn't spend enough time teaching him, because he was never around. I don't know.
Movie.
And,
Hang
I
on.
know.
Thug speech.
Okay.
Oh, no thug speech. Bullets.
Oh, I thought you were saying movie, like they should make a Black Mask movie.
I would
like,
love to see Black
Mask.
Mask.
That would be
as a
so
villain in something. That
cool,
would be
because
amazing.
now that I'm like reading about him a lot, I'm like, this is actually pretty cool.
He's pretty cool. He's a little crazy, but he's got a lot of heart. No, not really.
Exactly.
Although he seemed to be pretty upset when his girl got killed, like
Exactly.
in this. So
See,
I think
got a
they
heart.
should have had her after. Why Tiffany? They should have named her something else.
Yeah.
But whatever.
But anyway,
So long, Janice.
I'll try to get through it.
I want to get away
Pretty
from
much, he kind of was running his finances into the ground with Janice Cosmetics. So then he was like, okay, we need to make a drug. We need to rush it. We need to make money fast.
What happens when you rush things?
So then the drug hit the market, and it turned out to be a deadly toxin which disfigured several hundred women.
Isn't it
And
always the thing?
sometime around this same time that he made this tremendous mistake, his fiance broke up with him, Sionis or Circe, whatever her name is.
When it rains, it pours.
Yeah, and then, so then he kind of lost it again, if he hadn't lost it already, by burning down his parents' house. And actually, Bruce Wayne wanted to help him and tried to bail him out, but he said, okay. Wayne was like, well, or Bruce was like, you know, I'm going to appoint people because I'm buying the company, so I'll appoint the boards of directors. So it was like humiliating for him.
Yeah, he didn't want his help because then that meant he would lose, you know, maybe intentionally he didn't try to kill his parents. That could have been an accident. So that would go with why he's very obsessed with keeping the family business the way it is.
He ended up pretty much, he broke into the cemetery where his parents were buried.
Oh.
And
that's the mask thing.
When he was there, a lightning bolt came and struck him, and he ended up hitting, like, he ended up being hurled against the a stone that was by his father's coffin. And he thought that it was like a sign, that it was like his rebirth or something.
You want to know what it would be a sign of? Not to stand out in a lightning storm.
Yeah.
That would be a good sign about what that was.
Alright, so anyway, you know, he hasn't had a lot of chances in life, okay? Gotta give the... Well, no, he did. He could have been... Okay, you know what? You always have chances.
I think he kind of a losing argument when he burned his parents' house to the ground with them inside.
Yeah, this is true.
It's just my...
this is right. Okay. So anyway, so what he did when he thought it was supposed to be rebirth or something, it was a sign. So he smashed his father's casket, which was like black stone, and he made a mask from it, and that symbolized his new identity.
Black Mask.
Crime Lord Black Mask.
Yeah.
And pretty much then he assembled a bunch of criminals, and they called themselves the False Face Society. And he had each member wear a different distinctive mask.
Yep. The False Face Gang. They actually appeared in the Dark Tomorrow horrible Batman video game from 2003, which is bad. They were fighting against the ventriloquist, but the False Facers, they all used to wear masks and things like that, and Black Mask actually rushed out his product afterwards, and even though it was tainted, like this was after he went crazy and became Black Mask, he used that same chemical on his girlfriend. He also used that chemical on different Wayne employees that took over his business.
He killed them with it.
Yeah, he killed them with it.
He made them, I believe he made them put it in a mask and put it on their face.
Yeah, and it shriveled up their face and made their hair come out, and then it killed them.
And then he threatened his girlfriend that if she didn't stay with him, like even after he disfigured her, like he forced her to stay alongside of him. If she didn't stay with him, like then she would get like the full treatment, meaning what happened to those guys. So it was interesting.
Yeah, that's love. That's love right there.
No,
you can feel the love.
It's like Joker and Harley Quinn, you know, except for almost more sadistic. It's definitely abuse.
Mad Love was a lot more sadistic than that.
Okay, well, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to try to get through it, but yeah, pretty much Black Mask in this game has not had his mask fused to his face yet. Because
his face isn't ruined yet. It's a little scarred, but it's not.
At some point during the comics, what happens is Batman and Robin are fighting the False Face Gang.
Looks like this.
And
it's Batman and Jason Todd.
Oh, I'm sorry. Batman and Jason Todd. And Black Mask is somehow setting fire to his old childhood room.
Why? Because he can. He's Black Mask.
He's trying to get rid of his old identity. He wants to get rid of anything to do with his childhood, which obviously, you know, his childhood was extremely painful.
Really crappy toys that he just wants to burninate.
Yeah. So then what happens is, actually, which I didn't realize, is Batman was trying to help him, and he flung a batarang into the room, but it caused him to fall face first on burning toys.
Oh!
And the mask was still on his face. So in a way, Batman kind of did create the thing to be fused to his face, because when the burning toys were, you know, then it was fused to his face.
Yeah, Batman just...
So I don't know why he's always like in the wrong place at the wrong time.
So I guess Janet was kind of right in the sense that Batman did create a lot of these instances
Yeah,
Sure, they would be
unfortunately.
out there committing crimes a little bit differently, but, you know, they might not be horribly scarred for life.
Right, exactly.
Oh,
I don't
no,
know
you
if he
didn't.
ever gets the mask. I think he might actually, in some way.
I've seen
I read
him
where
without
he,
the mask.
he gets the mask off at some point. It comes off at some point, but his face is really
His
scarred.
face is horribly burned.
Yeah. But I just would like, the fact of him having the mask
I have that comic.
on his face is
I don't
just
have the
disturbing.
comic where Jason Todd and Batman like ruin his face, but I have during one of his Black Mask arcs during
Yeah.
Knightfall, he took off his face and he kind of looks like, I don't know, a shriveled, you know, like, I don't know.
Yeah. And then he has his other gang like help.
But the thing I didn't like about Black Mask in the 90s, like during the Knightfall, the way that they drew the art, Black Mask looked like a big, fat, chubby man. Like, he looked really bad compared to how he was
Yeah.
in the 80s. Almost like kind of monkey-ish is what I remember the art style for that. It was like,
That's
whoa,
weird.
What is this?
No, if he's a rich guy with tons of resources, you'd think he'd be like in pretty good shape.
Well,
'cause-
I like how they have him in this game because, you know, just like that in the 2004 Batman series, he looks, you know, somewhat normal.
I would like him to be normal in some way, because then he has something going for him, because he's had so many bad things happen to him that at least, you know...
You just want him to have something nice.
Yeah, I mean, he might as well be in kind of good shape, because otherwise, I mean, he already has a mask burned to his face, he has emotional problems with his childhood, he needs something going for him. The guy doesn't, I don't know. But, yeah, I'll say a little bit of his powers and abilities. He usually has 2 automatic pistols. Sometimes he uses a sword in various comics. He is a good hand-to-hand fighter. He can hold his own sometimes, even to accomplished martial artists like Batman and Catwoman. And he's usually can take high amounts of damage when he's fighting. His most important weapons, as you were saying, K-Wing, are fear and intimidation. He does torture people. He's sadistic. He uses torture to gather information. When he's fighting people, he fights them at their weak points. Like, he takes out their friends and family.
I know, he's such a nice guy.
And then later, as we were saying, in the new 52, they show him with some kind of like hypnosis mind controlling abilities extending through the material of the masks of his gang.
All the hip kids are doing it.
So I don't really understand that because I don't know.
I don't know, but we've run into a little problem. We may not be able to show one of the things because the electric gloves you get from Electrocutioner in the Royal Hotel, and yeah, I don't have the electric ability yet. So we might have to skip ahead and say goodbye, but let me just head on over. Well, I mean, take a break, but not a break for them because this will just go to
Alrighty.
the next part.
Yep.
But I'm gonna go check the other place, so why don't you wrap up your thoughts?
I'll just say the rest of them when we come back.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to the other place real quick. Because we might be able to do something. But what I remember about Black Mask in the 2004 Batman series, he kind of came in and was kind of like a main villain for Batman. He was in a lot of episodes, not as many as the Joker was. But he had his gang of false facers, although they were more like ninjas in the 2004 Batman series, and he didn't really tolerate failure and stuff like that. He even took out his number 2 guy when Batgirl and Robin were able to prevent him from being taken out of prison, and then he just went to the next guy and he's like, "You're my new number 2," as the guy is like spasming on the ground in front of the other guy, and the other guy's like, okay, I guess I'm number 2 now.
Like, apology accepted, Captain Nita.
Yeah, basically. I mean, he was a ruthless crime lord.
Well, I mean, I think he pretty much had his feelings ripped out of him when he was like 5. So
Yeah,
it's like,
so
he doesn't
care.
Yeah.
There's no love that dwells in there. Just a sad little angry man.
No.
Possibly.
Never mind. I don't want to say.
What?
I think enough hugs could bring it out.
I don't think hugs
Okay.
will fix this.
They always fix everything.
No, they
okay?
don't.
Yes, they do.
They don't. You're living in a delusional, happy reality land.
As you were saying, as I was talking about the torture thing, he actually famously murdered superhero Spoiler in that way by torturing her.
But
he
she
does
wasn't.
it as a hobby.
She
sometimes.
wasn't killed though. Spoiler. It looked like she was dead, but in reality, Leslie Thompson or Tompkins, whatever her name is, Batman's doctor friend who was a fellow doctor with Thomas Wayne in some incarnations. She was very big in the 80s and 90s and also appeared in Batman the Animated Series. She lied to Batman and told him that the girl died, when in reality she switched her with a girl that looked identical to Stephanie Brown. Which that was DC's way of saying, haha, we didn't really kill her, she's been in Africa this whole time.
Wait, so that he killed another person?
No, he really wounded Stephanie, but Tompkins was able to help her, so it wasn't as bad as people thought.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, and then, yes, and he's also been a member of the Secret Society of Supervillains and the Black Lantern Corps.
But it did look pretty dark, because when Joker confronted him a long time later, he said, he says, I never liked you because you killed the sweetest Robin to ever come by. And now, no matter how many Robins I kill, I'll always be one behind. So, Joker and Black Mask have this kind of animosity toward one another after that. Like, and Black Mask is just kind of like, okay, this guy's nuts, but only Joker can kill Robins. That's the rule that the rogues have, apparently, because Joker's crazy, you don't want to tick off the Joker.
I mean, the Black Mask is kind of a little bit insane, but I think the Joker is obviously crazy.
Yeah, the Joker wins. We'll be back in a little bit with another Black Mask drug case thing. See ya. Alright, so we're back, and you just listen to Thug Speech.
Yeah, he does something and gets really strong.
Bigger than he already is?
I mean really strong. Like, he can lift a whole car or something.
But how?
Look, I'm just telling you what I heard.
Sounds like you heard wrong. Way wrong.
No, he was talking about Bane. Alright, so we had to go to the Royal Hotel and do all that fun stuff, because you can't finish the Black Mask mission without the gloves. But once you have the gloves come off, so to speak, and you can complete Black Mask, which is awesome.
It's kind of weird Batman couldn't find another way to do that.
Oh, that's so exciting. Well, he probably could have, but... Stupid Storm.
So is this the very end?
Almost.
Almost.
We have to track down the final Black Mask container.
Here we go!
Oops, I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, he's appeared in several video games like Batman Dark Tomorrow, Lego Batman, and of course DC Universe Online and Arkham City and the Arkham games. But
he had a cameo, in the Arkham games.
Arkham City,
this is his first
this
fledged
is his
role,
first.
but those of you that haven't beaten the game, this is kind of a spoiler, so you might want to click ahead to the actual boss battle.
Spoiler.
But and I'll leave a time code for you. But Black Mask really got screwed over in this game, and it's a real shame because he was a great character. So it's not cool what happened to him.
I have to say, like you were saying, how he's been around since the 80s, and he's been in a lot of comics.
Oh yeah.
As I was researching about Black Mask, I actually had to cut out so many pages full of information. Like, most of these people that I've been researching, it's really hard for me to find, like, anything at all. And for Black Mask, like, there was so much information, there was so much more that we could have said about him, and different storylines with him and stuff like that. I mean, he has just so much content going on with him that I just think it would have been amazing to have him as the major villain in a game.
Oh, in this game, yeah. It feels like he didn't get to really do anything cool.
I mean...
Just used as a
I was
scapegoat.
Excited about seeing someone other than the Joker as a villain. I mean,
what were you gonna call him?
No, I was just gonna say not that I like villains or anything, but I just was excited about seeing more of Black Mask. I thought it would be really interesting.
And there we go. It's time to confront Black Mask at the church. Now this is funny. You actually confront a lot of characters in the church. The one thing I will say about the Black Mask thing, because I was able to complete this on the PS3, but I had already done the you know, the gas canisters, so I couldn't really show how to start the canisters. But this level is very similar to the very first level in Arkham City inside the church. Like,
Just got word. The boss is on his way.
Okay.
The guy's a beast. Goes through all that crap tonight, and the first thing he does is get the business back up and running. Heard his girlfriend got popped too. Damn.
I remember that level because you sang in it.
I did?
I thought you did in one of the levels. Maybe that was the library.
All right. So what do we need to do here? I'm trying to complete the worst nightmare stuff. Vent takedown, explosive gel takedown, performed detonating, weak wall, corner takedown, yeah, and ledge takedown. So let's do the ledge takedown first.
Something like that. That's why he calls the shots. Doesn't get distracted.
Oof.
They say the Penguin was behind the boss's
It's gonna be hard.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two ain't exactly friends.
Yeah, but I thought we had a truce.
So, truces are made to be broken.
Keep an eye on that canister. You know how much this stuff's worth? More than us, apparently. What's your problem? Guess you haven't heard. Someone's been coming after these things. Whoa, what do you mean? Where do you think everyone else is? They got taken out. Man, I hope the boss gets here soon.
They're waiting for Black Mask. So we have to do a ledge takedown to get rid of the first guy. But I don't know where he went. So my radar is not very good.
Yeah, why isn't he standing right under you so you can easily take him down?
Well, the ledge takedowns are very difficult to do. Like the ones underneath where you use your legs to choke them out. There's only a couple places in the game that'll let you do it. So, yeah. I might be able to.
It's really pretty inside the cathedral.
Hopefully we can take out this guy.
Dumb boy.
Silent
Yep.
takedown.
Silent takedown. That's one.
Almost silent.
Silent enough. Okay. So the next one is...
I like the stained glass. I don't remember there being so much light in the last game.
Wait. Vent takedown or great... Vent takedown? Really? Where am I gonna find a vent? Oh crap. They're gonna look inside you.
That? Look, it's Batman.
No, it's not. Batman's not here. I'm messed up. There's a vent over there. But how do I get inside the vent? Sorry folks, I would try to go faster, but it doesn't really work that way.
Yes, Batman only has one life.
Well, no, it's not just that. I'm trying to complete a crap.
Oh yeah, you have to do your vent takedown.
They saw me, didn't they? Yeah, they saw me.
You heard the scream. Go, go.
He just got knocked unconscious. We're screwed. Doing these Dark Knight things is just too challenging, but this is a place where you would do it. I'm pressed for time though. There aren't many walls, so you're not gonna see it, folks.
Aww.
Who's over there?
One.
What's that?
Wait. Stay down.
How do I turn it off?
But yeah, as I was saying, I really like all the light in the cathedral.
We're just playing. He's just going round and round. He's like, I don't know where he is.
They didn't really show all the stained glass and stuff in the last game, did they?
No, they didn't have as much detail.
Yeah.
This game has more detail, definitely.
Because that's the whole gothic thing, is like all the light coming through and stuff like that.
No killing. Take a seat.
But I guess everything was pretty dreary in the other game because it was like a war zone, so.
Yeah, and that's the final little great thing. Or whatchamacallit, this thing. But yeah, no, I've seen when people complete the Dark Knight challenge, this is a place to do it because there's very few places in the game where you can do that ledge takedown or ground takedown. False facers, dead parents? That's his password? Ooh, so apparently he did kill his parents in this one.
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure he did. I just like to give him the benefit of the doubt just in case.
But yeah, look at the stained glasses in this one. It's really nice.
It's got a lot of nice detail in it. Even it has some figures there.
The burning bush.
Oh, it is. You're
There's
right.
The burning bush. But why would they have more than one burning bush?
Yeah,
they should have done different stories. That would have been cool.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I didn't even realize that a lot of the reason that they have, you know, pictures in the stained glass is because people, you know, a lot of people couldn't, a lot of times, like, first of all, the services would be, like, in Latin, so you wouldn't understand what's going on, and then a lot of people couldn't read anyway, you know, so it's like, and then so if you didn't know how to read or write, you could just look at the stained glass and, you know, figure out the pictures, but yeah, I'm sure everyone knows that.
Okay, so that's where the vent was. So the vent takedown, explosive wall, blah blah blah.
It still looks pretty though. But yeah, it wouldn't be the same picture on every window. But that would almost be too much detail to have to do.
Guess just for fun and just decorate some stuff just in case we have some more party crashers. Oh wait, no, I just messed up. Did the last explosive wall. Sadness.
I was hoping you'd show up. Saves me the trouble of having to hunt you down.
You just don't know when to quit, Sionis.
Guess we've got that in common.
One way or another, I'm taking you in. Now we can do this the easy way.
Or the hard way. But I think you know my choice.
Then we've got that in common too.
Yeah, his face is kind of scarred up, so.
Well, it's gonna be more scarred up now. I'll take that bat. Ow. Ninjas! Why did it have to be ninjas? But he's smart, bringing ninjas with him.
Yeah, he's a smart.
Oh.
He seems to be, well, he's better at his crime boss life than his, like, regular life.
Better at his crime boss life. One ninja down, one to go. Oh, usually when they touch you, oh, you'll break your combo. Ninja. You don't have anything going on in Gotham now. You're like ruined forever.
You really want to spend the night screwing around with me in here?
Yeah, his minions have their little masks on.
False Face Society.
Yep.
Boom. Hang on a sec, I'm playing with your friend here. Oh, wrong direction. You actually get 2 hits per electric gauntlet thing. He's done.
Cool.
And Black Mask has been defeated. Or should I say, Roman Sionis. And that explains how he ends up in Blackgate.
Alfred,
Yep.
let GCPD know Roman Sionis has been apprehended. They can pick him up at the church.
Straight away, sir.
Well, that's it.
Time for a timeout for him.
Batman. Even when I lose, I win. So go ahead, call the cops. They'll lock me up, sure. But my lawyer will have me out on bail before the sun's up. And you know what I'm gonna do when I get out? I'm gonna dedicate every waking minute to tracking you down and taking you out. And the best part is, there's not a damn thing you can do about it. Because that justice system you love so much, it's a scam. And you, well, you're the mark. Because you keep tossing us in, and we keep bouncing right back out.
Very interesting. Well, that's Roman Sionis, and this has finally been the Black Mask side mission. Join us next time, as I will probably be able to do the final mission in Blackgate, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. In the comment section below, tell us what you thought of the Black Mask final level. And we'll see you next time with another Batman Arkham Origins walkthrough. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Oops, that's it for this episode, kiddies. Join us tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Be seeing you soon.